So, now we are going to understand about the fifth type, which is basically membership. It is not identity, we have already seen identity, right. So, do not follow this order. I mean, just we have seen about arithmetic, we have seen assignment, comparison or relational, we have seen identity, because identity plays a very key role when you are trying to compare, right, when you are trying to compare the memory locations. Now, let us understand about membership, right. Membership plays a very key role. It obviously tells you that if that particular value is present in the sequence or not. It is as simple as it is. So, if you belong to India, you are in India, right. You are an Indian, you are an Indian, you are an Indian, you are living in India. In, you see, that is related to conjunction, which is in English language. So, membership operators will tell you how does that particular value is testing for membership in a sequence, whether it is strings or lists or tuples or dictionaries. Okay, let us try to prove it. So, just open your ideally whatever we have done till now, and let us continue where we have left. So, when we go for membership operators, so basically they check for membership, they are useful for testing the membership. So, basically they are useful for testing the membership of the given value, whatever it is. Test for membership, whether it is present in that sequence or not. Testing for membership, that is whether it is present in particular strings or lists, or whether you go for tuples or dictionaries, and that is it. So, make it very simple. When you are going for membership operator, when you use in and it is not in, because we have seen is and is not, right. Now, it is in and not in, where you generally go for, it always evaluates true or false. Obviously, when you go for comparison, it is giving you true or false until and unless you use a print statement. If you go for identity, it is just comparing the memory location. When you go for membership, if that particular value is present in the sequence, it is true, otherwise it is false obviously. Let me evaluate that. Suppose if I take A is equal to 1, 2, 3, and if I give B is equal to 5, okay. If I give B in A, it is false because 5 is not present in the sequence. If I again modify B is equal to 1, now I can give B in A, it is true. It does not mean that A in B, it is type error, right. Argument int is not iterable. How is that possible? A is a list, B is a number. No, it is not possible, right. That is a type error. So, basically when you check for membership, obviously you use it, and the basic usage of membership is, you will be understanding when we go for control statements, because you use for loop, right. Why do you use a for loop? You repeat the sequence. It is very simple, you will be understanding, because whatever the operators we are discussing till now are very widely used in decision making, whether you go for testing the condition or evaluating the repetition part, that is loops. So, these are not basics, these are the very core fundamentals which you use in building any application or doing any analysis, right. Suppose if I give code in, if I write Codegnan, it is true because code is present in Codegnan. So, obviously if I give Saket in 1, 2, if I give Saket here, obviously it is true because you are taking a string and a sequence. That means if you give like this, P not in 1, P again, that is false because P is present here. So, make sure whenever you are writing 25 not in, do not give side by side, 25 not in 1, 2, 3. It should give you true, but what you have done here, you did not give space because not in are both keywords. So, make sure when you are giving keywords, make sure you understand, you see the color and make it simple. So, always it tests for sequence. Suppose if I give 1 in 1 is to 5 and 2 is to 3, what happened? True, because you have one key over there, right. So, make it very simple, whether you go for a list or tuple, 25 in 1 to 25, it is simple, it is true. So, obviously whether you go for even, you see dog in dogs, because it is a plural, it is in. So, in not in. So, this is membership, whether you just, it will evaluate to the boolean it is true or false if it is checking the presence of the element or presence of the element in the particular sequence. That can be string or list or tuples or dictionaries. This is very widely used in control statements which we go for loop. Whether you try to take, it's very simple, whatever you try to declare. Suppose if you give name is equal to Saket, and what do? I give name in 1, 2 and again in this. You see, it's true because you are having the variable name, the value is Saket. So, Saket here in a list. So, make it very simple. Membership will check for the presence in the sequence. Identity will compare the memory location. It's pretty much different. Both are different. That is the reason these are very unique operators in Python.